This live stream is for entertainment and information purposes only. Do not copy our trades, as we are just trading to have fun. Many of our trades could already be closed before you even see us opening the trade on YouTube due to the delay of the stream, and we trade offline as well, so you do not get to see the complete picture. We make no claims of profitability. We are not licensed professionals, and we are not providing any investment or trading advice. Greater than 90% of all traders lose money, and we are not responsible or liable for any of your trading decisions or losses. Please trade on demo only and consult a licensed professional. Please read and understand CFTC Rule 4.41. Let's get to the charts and trade safe today. There we go. Good evening, guys.
Good evening, everyone.
That's my buddy Joker above me. You're supposed to say that's my buddy Futures below me.
Futures below?
He didn't take the bait?
Either way, guys, welcome to the co-stream.
I tried. Yeah, welcome, guys. Hope you all had a good day in the day session. And let's see what we can muster up in the evening. I already tried to take one trade. My algo took a trade, and I have two little red numbers up there on the top. But my day during the day session was not bad. I was all green, so I was happy. And I copy traded, I think, on 5 or 6 accounts today. So that wasn't bad. The copy trader went a little haywire a few times, to be expected.
1 second, guys.
But I managed it pretty well. I know what to do now with the copier when it goes haywire. Yeah. Oh, and Apex sent me an email today. They gave me my custom code, floor. I have to change my little banners.
Oh, no way.
I graduated to the big leagues. I get my own code.
What did you do to make that happen?
I don't know. I guess maybe when they shut me off, they felt bad.
Let's see if I've got something.
When they disconnected me, so they sent me an email and they said, if you want your own code, whatever, let us know. So I wrote him back and I said, hey, I'm a small channel, I don't want to request a custom code, and then you're going to tell me I didn't make $100 in the month. I said, if that's the case, then no, just leave it as it stands. He says, no, it's fine. We understand, and you can have your code floor. No, that's true. I said if that's the case, if I don't have to meet a minimum requirement because I'm a small growing channel, then yeah, give me the code floor. And they wrote me back and said, okay, you got floor. Good. Way to go. Thank you.
I requested code Joker, but they turned me down.
Yeah, well, initially when I signed up, they also turned me down. But anyways, today they offered it to me. So what I would do is just email them and send them the link to your YouTube channel.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I know in my
I'm just checking the emails now.
When I was shut down there, whatever word you want to use, uninstated, removed, whatever, like I said, whatever word you want to use, I sent them in all my social media links. So, I don't know, maybe that had something to do with it. Because they did say something about new standards or something like that. So maybe it's a social media presence.
Let's see. I'm requesting it one more time.
Or they liked the fact that my last video was bashing Bulenox.
One or the other, right?
Yeah. We like this guy. He put out a video with only bad stuff about Bulenox. Well, that's not entirely true, though. That was only part 2. The first part was good stuff. So
I just requested it again. I mentioned that I have a YouTube channel. I guess if they need to get more info, they can.
Yeah, it's better when
I did reach out to Take Profit Trader again, and I told them I'm pretty pissed off right now, about the accounts.
Oh, yeah.
Because they charged me $130. So The agent said, I've escalated your case to one of our refund specialists. The refund will be credited to your account within a few days. Depending on your chosen payment method, our team will reach out to you as soon as the refund is complete. So I'm assuming they're acknowledging that they screwed up.
Yeah, sounds like it.
So hopefully I get refunded the 230 plus they send me a token. I have not activated my fifth account yet. So we do have five funded accounts with Take Profit Trader now. Two of them got to pay out yesterday, requesting $200 on each one.
Okay, that's the thing. I never had one with them, but I think I read about it. Exactly. That's how it works. You have to enter in a token. They give you a token when you want
to fund it.
Yeah.
And it's basically, it just
I
covers
remember.
the fee.
I remember reading that, yeah.
Yeah, so I've got five. We got five. Two of them I got $200 yesterday. The other two I made 400 and like 300 on each of them, so they're both at like 700 now. About 1,300 away from hitting that 20,000 static mark where I can get payments on those as well.
Yeah, oh, that's great, man.
I got trading day on the Apex account, the one that's at payout. I think it's at 34.60. I need 2 more days on this account and I can request $1,000. I can request a little bit more, but I'm only going to request $1,000, I think. Maybe a little less. Again, I don't know if they're going to deny me if I try to dig into the profits from the previous denial. So I was reading up on it a little bit, and I don't think I can do that. I think they'll deny me again if I request anything from the previous request. It has to be the new funds in this current 8-day period. That will unlock the previous ones, and on the next request, I can request everything.
Yep, that's the way I understand it to work. Okay, let me do a sound test on my, excuse me, on my end here. I'm coming out good. Joker, you just want to say hello just to make sure, just a sound testing? I'm coming out good. Joker, you just want to say hello just to make sure, just a sound testing? Okay, all is working. Perfect, don't have to do that anymore. Okay, so what do we got? What do we got? We have...
Mine is good too.
Price under the 5 o'clock close. I don't call it the previous day close anymore, especially since some people use 4:15. The 5 o'clock close, that's what Ninja gives me. We have price above VWAP. So kind of in the middle ground there, but I just took a short for a 3 lot based on, I don't know, something that I do. It is a legitimate setup. And I don't know. I don't really have a bias to the long side, to the short side right now. We're in the middle. We're in no man's land as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I have, honestly, as much as I want to hit the button and take a trade, I've got nothing right now. Nothing.
I mean, if I look around, basically, it's mildly leaning to a short bias, even though the chart is kind of bottom left to top right in this case, but everything that I have, meaning I just put it up here. You can see the algo is short bias. You can tell by the orange background that got painted at around 734, 733, so whatever, around that time. So that hasn't switched over yet. I changed my algo, by the way, Joker. I changed a little bit of the code in there. I made it a little less responsive. I found it was switching sides a little too quickly. And that's it. My Rankos are both right now short bias, so I'm leaning to the short side, which is why I took a short, but we'll see what happens. We'll watch coming up to 9 o'clock. 8 o'clock, sorry. Asian Open. Usually we get a little bit of a spike. And I'll mark off the U.S. session highs and lows. The high is marked off already with the blue line, and there's the evening session lows, and let's see. I guess we're going to try and take out one of them. Volatility's not bad, 7 points on the average range on the 1 minute candles, so can't complain with that. And now I'm just hoping that my second trade isn't a loser also. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Oof, my voice squeaked there. Anybody got any trade ideas? Let us know. We'll take a look at them.
I'm actually thinking about joining you here.
I'll add at 98 plus 8, at 06, at 806 I'll add.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking about joining you at around 810.
Yeah.
I might attempt it here, though. I do like this level. I think it could drop right here, and it might already actually be starting to drop. Like to see the high get taken out, but I'm more short bias right now than anything.
Yeah, my stop is at 814, but not crazy that 8 o'clock is coming up soon, because there can be a little spike, stop me out, and then just come right back down. I hate that 8 o'clock spike.
Yeah, we're in that 750 macro though, so I feel like it's it should be eventful. We should get some type of a momentum push right here.
It's true, we covered it off stream, but now we're on stream. Joker had a good day today. Actually,
not a bad one. Yeah, we can go over the day.
A phenomenal day, I would say.
We're requesting 2 payouts, maybe 3. We're killing it. We're killing it with the payouts. Day overall green, actually green all around. I only traded funded accounts yesterday, and we went up about 3,300, 3,400 in the green across 8 funded accounts.
Good job. Following your process, managing your risk,
I got stopped out so many times.
Yeah.
I didn't even care. I think I was down 300, 400 at one point on one of the 3 of the accounts. Got it all back and then some on one trade. Same thing happened with another account, and I listed it right. I took like 4 losses total yesterday. I took 4 losses.
Good.
So yeah, I'm proud of myself, Features.
Yep.
Proud of myself for taking the stops. That's probably my biggest downfall when it comes to trading, and I'll fail. I will fail in this game if I don't fix that.
Yep, I had that problem. I'm glad that for now, it looks like it's remedied itself. I'm not facing that issue anymore. The only issue I'm facing now is when I'm red, I am increasing size, and sometimes not in any logical fashion. I mean, my size that I'm comfortable in, I should be trading is 3 to 6 lots. It wasn't today.
You stopped trading. Well, you stopped trading at that point. You're not even trading. If you're doing stuff like that,
yeah,
no, I
know.
No longer.
So I did, I think, 11 and 22, and I don't know. That was 2 days ago, 3 days
contracts?
ago. Yeah, I know, it was ridiculous because I was down.
Do you want to know when the last time I did 20 contracts was?
Never.
Just recently when I blew all 3 of my Bulenox accounts.
Well, I got lucky. I think we talked about it. Yes, I got lucky. I scraped by and I didn't cause any damage that day. And today I was red, like we discussed. Today I was day in my master account with Bulenox, but I accepted it. I didn't, even in the afternoon, I said, should I go back? I try to make it green. I said, nah, leave it. Leave it. It's a good exercise in accepting losses.
I actually called out the short. If you're looking at my screen,
8 o'clock.
I didn't take it for one reason only. The 350 macro. I actually had it mapped out. I was ready to jump in on a 1 minute model here. But we had 401 Amazon earnings, and then like 4:30 Apple earnings. So I was like, you know what? I have an idea as to where it's headed. I even marked out the trade, pulled back and doubled down a whole entire other leg. But I would have probably been out at the lows, right? Content with the low hanging fruit. But even that right there was 20,014 to 19,009, right? Like I'm content with those moves and being done for the day. So beautiful call. Crispy almost took the trade. He didn't jump in either. Kind of, and you know it's a good thing he didn't jump in, right? It's because we had the earnings, right? There's no reason to trade that. There's no reason to jump in to that kind of volatility, right?
Yeah.
I feel like they pushed a big red button, you know, with these events, and the
Yeah.
algorithm just
So
unlocks.
I do see the move at 4 o'clock. So wow,
Oh yeah,
you had a long day in front of the screens. You're there in the morning. You're there at
I shut down, right? I shut down the whole
took a
afternoon.
break. Yeah.
Yeah, and I came back at like 2 something. I didn't really take any trades in between afterwards in the afternoon. Um just just uh just what I did last night really. I mean, I took a couple of trades today, but I what I wanted to take, I didn't jump into, right?
Yeah.
Like the trade I was waiting for, I didn't take it.
Yeah.
But it's all right.
I heard you talking to some guy named David today. I thought it actually was my boy. I said, oh,
Oh no, that's my buddy David.
I was gonna
He
say,
jumps in.
I
Yeah, he's
thought
out all the time.
I thought my son jumped in. I should tell him to jump into your stream. Maybe. I mean, I don't know if he will, but I should tell him because
Yeah, tell him to throw
you
me a like
guys,
and a follow.
you guys follow the same stuff. Yeah, I think he already did that for. I think he subscribed. A subscribe. I think he already did. I think both
Awesome.
my boys
Hey, I got
already.
82. I got another subscriber somehow. Didn't even
Uh,
realize it. 82. That's not
yeah,
bad.
hopefully the speed picks up a little
Whoa,
bit.
look at you killing it. You're up to 75. You're catching up over here.
Mm,
Catching up.
hopefully it starts to pick up.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, it is. It is because you get more people joining in on the stream and in on the chat, and it makes it more interactive. And I don't know, it makes it more entertaining for me. I had a new guy today. He told me, "Shut your music. Close your music." I don't know what he said. I don't know. I wouldn't say it was rude, but you know, it was direct. And then
All right.
I said, okay, I don't know. I mean, look, there's nobody in the room. I got really, my market analysis isn't complex. You know, you can see how simplistic it is. There's only so much I can talk about the markets. There's not enough people in the room. There's nobody to talk to. So I said, I filled the void with the music.
Right.
And then
I mean, I
Woodchip,
usually have my music in the background.
yeah,
I'll play it.
Woodchip chimed in and he said a smart thing. You know, he goes, look, if people want to hear music, they can play it on their own in their own thing, you know. So if you want to hear music, just play it on your own computer. And I agreed. I thought about it. I said, yeah, you're right. Somebody's in the chat and he wants to hear music. He can not only put his own music, but at least he'll also be listening to what he wants to. So no more
Sure.
music for me. That's it. It's finished.
That's it. One person in the chat.
One and done. No, because it made sense. The argument was logical. Woodchip's argument was logical. If people want to play music, they'll play their own music.
I mean, like some people have like that really low background music. It's not terrible,
No, no.
right?
Yeah, the lo-fi stuff, the soft, easy listening stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, I'll just put that.
I put I created a playlist of some beats I thought about using. What was it again? I forgot. It was in my audio library, I think. Oh, give me 1 second, guys. Let me just mute myself. My son has a friend over. I'm pretty sure that's his mother calling me
Oh, go
to
ahead.
send him home. I'll be right back. Let me just
Yeah,
run
no
upstairs and
problem.
tell him.
I just jumped into another short, but I realized I'm not supposed to kind of be in this short, so I just lightened up. I'm only supposed to take the first one. The actual rules of the short is when we break the price channel is the dotted lines. When we break the channel, let's say to the downside, I can enter on the first. Let me just get out of this. I can enter on the first retrace. So this is the first retrace or pullback, whatever you want to call. And I can enter immediately. And of course, my stop would be a break of the price channel to the upside. So in this case over here, if you look, yeah, you can see it. If you look over here, if I would have entered on this first pullback, I would have gotten stopped out over here. But the thing is, it has to be only the first one, not the second, not the third. And I kind of forgot, and I just entered on the second one. So that's kind of why I got out so rapidly. A little bit of a brain fart. But right now, I just got an entry on my top step charts. And believe it or not, that I can take. So it is short at 82. The stop is going to be 96. That's about 14 points. And I'm going to try and get a little bit of a better price for a 2-lot. 87 is good enough for me. I'll enter that. So now my stop is about 10 points. And my target is 75. So 12 points. So 12-point target for about a 10-point stop, approximately. We'll see how it goes. What's today's strat? Do we mirror futures floor with 20 micro entries and see what happens? Yeah. Do not copy our trades. We are not licensed professionals. We don't know what we're doing. You have to come up with your own strategy so that you're committed to it and seek the advice of a licensed professional and trade on demo only, Crispy. Okay, with that disclaimer out of the way. I'm short bias. Took my first trade on the day, lost. But doing not bad now. Look at that. Brought it up to 67 with 1 lots and 2 lots and maybe 1 3-lot. The algo took a trade, lost. That's why it's, oh, you don't see it. Yeah, the algo took a trade. It's down 81 on a 5-lot. So what's that? Maybe 5 points or something like that. $10. Yeah. Maybe 6 points.
Hey, Futures, can you hear my music?
No, I don't. So you won't get a copyright strike. I don't hear it, and I don't even hear it, and we have a direct connection through Discord, so.
You don't hear it? No, not on Discord. On my stream. You have to listen to my stream.
Well, no. Okay, hold on. Where's your stream? It's right here. Let me put it in my ear. I got my, what do you call it? Bluetooth speaker in my ear, so I'll hear it really loud, if I do hear it. There you are, co-stream. Whoa, I do. Yes, I do.
Is it coming in? Is it light? How's it coming in? Is it soothing? Is it acceptable?
No, it's overpowering your voice, actually.
What about right there?
No, I don't hear it.
I just put it back on.
Yeah, nope. That's good. This is a good level.
Good level? Good level?
Yeah. Also, I'm quite a bit louder than you are. On your stream. Do we take a long at 7:51? I don't know. That would be that would be front
running. What about
running.
now? Does that help? Is that helping my sound?
Talk again?
Testing.
Yeah, I'm still louder than you.
I forgot. How do I make that adjustment again?
Just go to the audio mixer in Discord and lower, either raise your voice or lower the Discord one.
How's that? I lowered yours. Testing.
Yeah, there's an 8-second delay, so I gotta wait. I think you lowered yours.
My mic is all the way up. Maybe I should increase the gain on mine, right?
Whoa, you're really quiet now. Play with your levels in the audio mixer in the OBS.
What do you have to adjust?
Hold on, you see my black chart on my stream?
Is it the volume percentage, the dB?
Do you see my black chart on my stream?
No,
Oh, go to my stream. I put it up.
checking now. Yep.
Okay, just wait 8 seconds. Wait till the white thing goes away. So here you have your audio mixer. So K66 is my mic and audio Discord is you. So if I want you to be quieter, I just bring it down. Just play with your audio mixer. So,
Well, yeah, that's what I did. I left mine up and I brought you down, which is why I was kind of confused as to how
well, bring me down to maybe minus 45 decibels.
I just did. How's that? Let's try it. Let's check that one out. Let's do a test on that. Test.
Test, test. I'm still louder than you in my ear. Still quite a bit louder. Bring it down to 55, minus 55.
You just did. How's that? Test.
Test, test. I don't know. It's really not making a difference. Shut me off completely. Maybe I'm hearing myself from somewhere else. Hit the
I just
little...
did. I just muted you on
Okay,
mine.
so let me see. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. No, I'm still hearing myself. Okay, well, I don't know. It's coming through my phone.
Oh, it's coming. It's doubling. What about now? I turned off the desktop audio because the desktop audio is what plays my my music. And that also picks up Discord twice.
That would explain it because I think I was hearing a little bit of an echo. And now I don't hear myself. Perfect. Now I don't
So
hear myself.
what about now? What about now I turned off application audio capture. I turned on my desktop audio. And then what I did was, let me see, is my
Guys, hit the like and subscribe. There's not a lot of channels that give you technical support on OBS. You guys are privy to some some pretty special tech support here.
All right, so now I've got the music running. I'm gonna bring you down on desktop audio and tell me how's that in terms of test.
Test, test. Perfect. Now you're louder than me.
Now I'm louder than you.
Now you're louder than me. Now you're overpowering me. No, now it's okay.
How's that? I just put up a little bit more, so maybe that'll balance it out. Test.
Test, test. Perfect. We're balanced. And your music sounds good. Where are you getting
And
this
the music
music?
level's good too?
Yeah, where are you getting this from? The music. Good, good. Yeah, everything's good.
I went to YouTube Studio
Oh,
audio
okay.
library
Yeah.
and I just picked a bunch of tunes that have
Wow.
no copyright issues
No,
that
but
allow me.
would you search? You did a search for reggae because it kind of sounds reggae-ish, this one.
Yeah, I've got mostly reggae. There are a bunch of different beats.
Yeah. No, before I heard a lo-fi one, but now this one sounds a little. Anyways, yeah, that's cool. I like that catalog also.
I just put a bunch of just cool beats that I felt like I can maybe play
And if
while I
anybody
was
doesn't
streaming.
want to hear music playing in the background, go onto the Joker Trades YouTube channel and give him shit. It's not from
Stop!
my
Don't listen
channel.
to this guy, man. Trying to lower that just a, there we go.
Okay, we've gotten over previous close or the 5 o'clock close. We've gotten over VWAP. We've gotten over the bands. Let's see what the wow, the algo might be setting up for a long trade soon. Okay, so maybe we're going to make a run for the evening session highs. Crispy says that he caught the very bottom. Yes,
Crispy,
I remember Crispy. He said he was getting in at the low 750s, somewhere around there, and I was saying he's going to front run the evening session low, and it looked to be a great trade.
Yep, great trade, Crispy.
And now he's taking a short at 812.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the co-stream. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already.
Did we just start?
No, I just got a few people jumping in. I've got 7 people watching. Loving it. Out of nowhere.
Look at that. Oh, my God. It's spiking.
Let's go. 8, 9, 17, 27. What's going on? Is this a... No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But I did know... I did... Oh, my camera. I forgot to turn my camera on, guys. Sorry about that. I did see a few times. I was hanging out in some streamers, channel, and out of nowhere, it just went from 150 viewers to like 1,700. Had to have been some type of a glitch or some type of a spam. I don't know what it was, but that was kind of nuts. All right, so how are we going to react here, guys? Let's take a good look now. So I'm paying attention to 1 minute, 15 second. I want to go to the 5. What are we working with? Still respecting this gap on the 5 minute, the 730 candle. Definitely decent close below here. Respected the fair value gap at the bottom. Not really seeing a unicorn play off of this level. I think we're coming lower. Even if we're going to come up, I think we're going to be coming down to the 19,592 first. So I'm going to be looking for a short, I think, in this area. We do have a pretty massive unmitigated area up above us.
Oh my God, Crispy, you crack me up.
What's Crispy saying over there? What's he running?
Nothing. He didn't say anything. Not only that, I was talking. I didn't even realize my mic was off. I think I won't make any more jokes.
I think I got all my audio up and running.
Yeah. I mean, I hear you, I hear me, and I hear the music. All's good.
Awesome. All right, let's kick it.
Everything is good. Everything is good. Okay, guys, so the algo...
Massive pump right there.
Yeah, it was pretty big for the evening session. 11 points now on the range on the 1 minute candles. Getting up to evening session highs there at 8:30. Not the
49
time.
seconds. We're going to be inversing this this fair value gap. 730 candle. If we inverse this, I'm on the 5 minute. 5 minute.
Oh, on the 5 minute. Okay.
Yeah, if we inverse this 5 minute gap, next level is sitting at 825. So I feel like we're safe to take a long to at least the 825 range on the pullback.
Yeah, that's what I would need. I would need a pullback.
Let's see how we close in 8 seconds.
It's too busy. Too bad we were busy with... Nah, I wouldn't have taken it. I was going to say it's too bad we were busy with the audio checks at 8:13 because Crispy called that bounce off the low, and there was
a trade that we take.
Yeah, no, there was a bullish fair value gap, and I know someone once mentioned that if there's a bullish fair value gap off a significant... Well, let's not say... Well, hold on. The echo is driving me nuts. I got to remove it. We did our sound checks. If there's a fair value gap off a significant level, so if it's off a bottom, obviously you want a bullish one, that we won't trade back into it. Price will just go. And that's pretty much what we did. Price just went, and I start to look at that now. Only off significant levels. So let's say bounce off the previous day's high, previous day's low. Actually, we bounced right off the previous day's low. I didn't even notice that. That is often the PDH and the PDL, previous day's high, previous day's low. That's where we get bounces. That's one of my favorite fade trades. We had a really nice one today off the high.
I might attempt a long here.
Where was it?
I might attempt a long here. I mean, lower lows, lower highs. I'm 50-50.
You said you might attempt a long, yeah?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's what I'll probably, not probably. Yeah, no, probably. I'll probably get, the algo will probably take a long.
All right, we're in long.
Yeah, I was stumbling over my words there. Nice little scalp. Well, I said probably because I need this second bar to close bearish. There we go. Now I need a bar to close bullish. So Joker's in before me. But if it closes bullish, the algo
not necessarily at a better level than you. You'll probably get a better
No.
entry.
I need to wait now for this candle to close. Top step charts, the Renko charts will go long at 17. If 17 bid can hold. I might join on that one because we have room to run to 8:30.
Yeah, I'm thinking about clipping at 850, but probably start trailing around 830. Really tight.
There we go. Now I'm going to try and get a better price. There we go. Yeah, I got in at 1550. Excellent. Take a piece off at 2050. Oh, I had it already. At 5 points. That was quick.
I'm going to trail tight right here.
19, 21, 2150. Took 6 points on that one. 2150.
I want to see it just push right here.
Took 8 points off that. And there we go. I'm out. I'm done.
Oh, it didn't let me get out.
And my algo is long also. The algo is on the black chart, just in case you guys are watching. Oh, I didn't even realize. The white chart, where all the action was happening, it wasn't even up.
All right, I'm out of that trade.
Very good. High five. We did good on that.
Yeah, not bad. 2 micros. I got 88 bucks, 90 bucks.
Wow. I just like to see the algo making money. Because
I like to, honestly, I've put myself in this position where for the last couple of weeks, I can't push the damn button. I can't trade. I don't know what the heck happened. And when I'm trading, I'm missing my trades, catching FOMO, and then I'm screwing up. I'm going in. I blew up those accounts, right? I know why I blew up those accounts. It was because of FOMO, nothing else.
Yeah, but you're not doing it anymore.
No.
Because you created yourself a little note card.
I haven't, but I will. But thank you for the reminder. But what I am doing is following the one rule that I break, and that's stopping out, right? Like right there, I entered a position, 2 micros, I had to stop, I wasn't moving it. I'm getting tapped out, right?
Yeah.
If I'm wrong, that's it. You know, I'm targeting logical levels. I think it's going to come up, right? Right now, what I'm waiting on is I want to see us inverse this 827 gap, right? We left it with these bodies. So there's a very, very small gap up here that if we inverse this gap, I'm going to be looking to take a continuation long. If we fail to inverse this gap, I'm jumping in short here, guys. So I went back to trading the way I trade, right? Actually trading and just pulling my head out of my ass. And that's where I've started seeing success again. That's why my days are looking the way they're looking. Doesn't mean that I'm not taking losses. I'm taking losses. That's what's making me win.
Crazy, eh?
Actually, follow. Yeah, it's insane. It's it doesn't. Sometimes it,
Good job, Crispy.
I beat myself in the head because I'm like, I can't. You're so stupid. I tell myself, like, $200. You couldn't take the damn $200,
Yeah, I
but
know,
you're
right?
okay sitting in $1,000 drawdown.
Yeah, I know.
50,
Isn't it
just
crazy?
looking at it like, what are you doing,
Yeah,
man?
I've been there, done that. I'm looking at it. I see minus 80, minus 90. I say, Mike, take it. You're gonna end up
Yeah.
looking at minus 700 if you don't take it.
Yep.
You're
Yep.
stopped out. That's it. Your trade thesis is done. Take your damn loss.
Oh yeah.
Mm,
And that's the reality. So I'm sticking to it. Right.
yeah.
So right now, looks like we're pushing. Looks like we're inversing this gap as well. After this gap, our next available gap is sitting. So we still have a little bit of this larger gap remaining. 5-minute gap.
Okay. I was gonna ask you again. Which
Yeah,
one?
so we've got a small portion of it sitting between 855 and 847. If we start closing above 855, we should be looking for longs at least into the 940 area. So if we can inverse this larger FVG on a pullback, I'm going to take a long and look to target 930 as an exit. It's really just that simple. And I'll take these trades on repeat all day.
Mm,
All day long. Just based on market structure
yeah.
and giving us the reversal pattern that's forming already at the bottom part of this market. Does that mean that I'm full on bullish from this level? No. It just means that the market is telling me, based on just price action algorithm, that it's going to retrace to very specific levels. This is a computer program, guys. It's a fucking computer program. And I'm smarter than this computer program. You guys are smarter than this computer program. Just got to be able to identify what the fuck it's doing.
Mm. Just caught my first entry into the short at the tippy top. Yeah, we got a high here at 16, at 430, at 423, 424, 425.
If we respect this level right here, if we respect this level of resistance,
I'm not surprised to see us rotating lower now. Yep. 834.
but I want to see this candle close and the next candle's reaction at this level. I'm trapped in an elevator in the.
Did you write that in yours or you're reading it in mine?
No, I was reading it in mine.
Yeah, that's the one that cracked me up.
All right, so 1:04 left on this 5-minute.
Wow, that was a nice run.
Critical level.
That was a good turnaround for having a shitty start to my day with 2 losses.
Not bad. Did you break even or are you still down?
No, I'm up 118.
Huh?
I'm up 118.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I'll take it.
How many contracts?
I don't know. I don't remember. I danced between 1, 2, or 3. Probably.
Okay. Hey, as long as it was below 6.
Yep. Hey, you remember. Good
Yeah,
man. Good man.
I have an impeccable memory, Futures. That's why I don't write shit down. It's insane. I never opened books as a kid, reading, studying, none of that.
Wow.
There it is. Let's go. So we got that close, nice push. I don't know how much of a retracement we're going to get here. Probably not much. It's more than likely just going to continue to pump up.
Yep.
I have to get better about exiting. I trailed my stop on that position a little bit too tight. There was no reason to, because switching over from the 5-minute to the 1-minute, I can just follow pivots, right? I can just put my stop at these swing points, at these swing lows created, And then once you start seeing a shift below the lows, potentially going to be, shifting a market structure again, shifting market structure. So
Hey,
then I'll be looking to exit my position. I got to get back to that as well. That's one of my rules. And I stopped following it because of these stupid trailing drawdowns.
yeah, but you did great. I started taking profit at 6 points. You got a lot more than that.
Oh, I took 2 micros of 30 points, a little less.
Yep.
25 points, maybe, just about.
I think I got
22 points.
6, 8, and 12 or something.
And I just closed out one shot, right? Like I don't like to sit there in many cases. But my target was the high. I at least had this high. You had the balance over here, so I kind of knew that. I'm looking for respect on this level right now. I marked it out. This little white box. It's just like a fair value gap. So if we respect this in the next 3 minutes and 26 seconds, we could potentially be going down, and almost disregard this big pump up.
And what time is it?
8:30.
Yeah. So, well, you guys know my theory that often, not always, but often, the high or low of the evening session is made between 8 and 8:30. So
it's either we have the low, or
you're right.
It's either we already have the low or we're putting in the high.
In this case, I'm a hero. I can't lose.
All right. So
did you happen to look at the daily chart by any chance?
Let's go to the daily. Not yet, but we will look at it in a second.
I'm seeing strength in the daily chart.
Oh boy.
I'm seeing, well, I don't know if yours that candle there, I don't even know what it's called, falling star or whatever. I don't follow those patterns.
Oh boy.
I'm seeing strength in the daily candle, in the daily chart.
To go up?
Yep, I'm seeing strength to the upside.
I'm seeing the opposite. So what I'm seeing is a nice momentum push daily with a nice doji hammer. You go into the 4-hour candle.
Oh yeah, that's what it's called. No, a hammer is on the top. That's a falling star, no, or something? I don't know.
Which one?
The last daily candle from today.
The down candle?
Yeah. With the big wick and just...
Isn't that a doji?
I have no idea. I don't know.
Let's see. Let's Google it.
I thought it was a shooting star.
Let's go to our best friend Google. Doji.
Doji, I think, is an equal large wick on the bottom and on the top.
No, not necessarily. So I think one of them is called like this right here would be a gravestone, I think.
Gravestone. That's a new one.
A gravestone doji, right? The even one, I think they call like a long-legged, something like that. And then the one on opposite, the one like this one right here, I think they call a dragonfly doji, right? But that's just, I think. Don't quote me on those names. Let me do a little digging, but I think that's what they are. But I think they're all dojis. I think it's just the doji is just this small body, wick to the top of the bottom. Yeah, I'm finding it on multiple sites here. Gravestone. Yep, I said it correctly.
I got inverted hammer or shooting star.
This would be a gravestone. Either way, though. Let's take a poll.
Take a poll.
Yeah, let's do it. Take a poll. Take a damn poll.
Is it a graveyard or an inverted shooting star?
Gravestone. Gravestone.
I never even heard of that. You're making it up.
Listen, I'm using our trusty friend Google. He's making it up.
Gravestone. Is there such thing as a gravestone candlestick
Google's
pattern?
A freaking liar, man. It's a type of doji, right? So it's a type of a doji candle,
gravestone
from what
doji.
I understand. Right? So you have a doji star, right, which is the center. You got the long leg doji, which is basically it's basically a doji star, but it's got the long wicks. The dragonfly doji is the one from Monday. The gravestone doji is the one that we're looking at.
Yeah.
And then the 4 price doji is just a doji with like no wicks, just like dead. So that's like the full on doji breakdown. Those are the dojis, right? And I think there's another one they call it, so the normal doji, right? It's your it's the first one that we said, the doji star.
Yeah.
Right? That's your normal doji.
Here's what ChatGPT says. The gravestone doji is when the open, the low, and the close are all at or near the same price, which is what we have. And then there's a long upper wick. It's a bearish reversal signal that more often than not fails.
Right, that fails.
More often than not fails. It shows the bulls are going to push price up during the next session. I'm making that up. I'm pulling your leg. No, it's a bearish reversal. It's a bearish reversal signal. Joker, you got to know you can never take anything I say.
Where's my music? How come I can't hear my damn music?
Oh, Lord. I'm having fun with you. Yeah, you're right. There is such a pattern. We learned. It looks like ORC mischief to me. This might want to go a bit more first. Let's get back onto our chart. Whoa!
This is what I'm thinking here, futures. Right? This is something that I'm gonna teach you guys right now. I'm gonna teach you guys a little trick. All right? Pay attention to this trick, and you can pretty much bet your house on this trade. All right.
Hold on, let me tell my wife we're gonna be betting our house. Let me just call her.
Mortgage the house.
Go.
So when you got the push up, followed by a doji hammer on the daily candle, you go to the 4 hour and you look for a head and shoulders to form. All right. So remember, push daily doji, right? The gravestone doji on the daily. 4 hour is going to give you
4 hours.
A head and shoulders. Okay, maybe another head. Give you shoulders. It's going to close out the shoulder. Okay? On the retest of the right shoulder. Okay? You can bet your house on this short. You can bet your house on this trade. And this is the trade that PW is gonna be like, yo, Joker's crazy. You know, Joker doesn't know what he's talking about. Yeah, I might be a week late, PW. I might be a week off. But we're gonna see 16,000.
But
all right,
you can't bet your house because we are not. Finish it up.
We're not betting.
We are not licensed professionals.
That's correct. So we're not betting men.
You can't bet your house, and you shouldn't bet your house.
I said I'm going to bet my house.
That's right. This is not financial advice, and we are not betting houses.
That's right. That's right. But if I was a betting man,
that's it.
Right? Better put that way. Doji candle after a momentum push, daily 4 hour head and shoulders. We're going down on the retest of the right shoulder. Right, so I don't play patterns, right? But it's a good way for someone that is not able to identify what I'm looking for in a way where, excuse me, in a way where you can spot it out, right? That's the trick here. It's the tricky part.
That's far out though. If you're looking at 4 hours, 4 hour candles, there's only 6 in a day. By the time that forms, it's like next Thursday.
Correct. So right now, what I'm going to be looking for, basically based on that analysis, is I'm going to be looking for price action to kind of mess around right here, right? So I'm consolidating body, the neckline, right? We'll get down to that 18.7. Then I want to see that shoulder. So it means we're going to get this. It's a consolidation. That's all it is. So the head and shoulders is just a consolidation, right? Like It's nothing more than that, right? Up, down, break structure, comes back up, retest. I mean, it's just a it's the accumulation portion, right? The accumulation portion of the setup is creating your head and shoulder formation. That's all it is, right? But when you're looking at it from an algorithmic perspective, it's already pre-programmed. It's already predetermined where it's going to go and what it's going to do. So all these movements that people think are being pushed and manipulated by price action and people, it's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's a crack of shit, in my opinion. I think this algorithm is already made up its mind as to where it's going to go. But because it's very difficult to identify the when, right? The when is the hardest part. Why is that the hardest part? Because this price action here can do this, right? This can all be your head. Right here. And it can just chop for 4-hour candles. Create a head that's this long. Right? So now we're talking going from Wednesday, April 30th, all the way to freaking the end of May. An entire month. And why I say it can do that or not, that's because that's going to depend on how much liquidity is being pushed into the market. So if there's enough buyers and sellers so that the algo can come up once, take all the liquidity, and the liquidity is enough for it to make its next move, you're going to have a really small head. You have a little Beetlejuice head.
Crispy, stop writing in my chat. Go in Joker's chat.
What does he say? I'm not even reading. Oh, God.
Tearing.
Let's read a little.
Fucking guy's cracking me up here.
What is Joker's doing?
Start from the
I'm out, okay.
Start from the dam I added. 841.
Let's see. Okay. So I'm okay. Just caught my first entry to the short. Gonna be out by 834. Might want to go up a bit more first. Looks.
No, the last three. Where are you? Go to the bottom. Last three.
We are not betting houses. Yes, Crispy, we are not betting houses.
Yeah.
That was a joke.
Finish reading.
Like Future said, we are not financial advisors. Do not listen to the dumb shit that comes out of our mouths. Damn, I added when Joker said to bet. Joker just made me homeless. Man, poor Crispy.
Now you know why I was laughing so hard when you were talking. I was saying, fuck, I hope he doesn't think I'm laughing at him.
Hey, what's up, Kevin?
Crispy's cracking me up.
For me. Yeah, dude, I like that. Guys, hit that like button. Don't forget to hit the like buttons on the stream.
Crispy, if you ever go on tour, let me know when tickets go on sale. I'm bringing my whole family.
All right, let's get into this 5-minute. Take a look at the 5, guys, and let's see how price action reacted off this level. So we closed above the imbalance here. Next level available is 932. Right? I like Kevin's 970 target. I would just be paying really close attention to how we react at 932. If we do not inverse the gap at 934 on the 5-minute candle, if I wasn't alone, I would be looking to see if the market is going to give us a shift on a lower time frame, maybe a 15-second in this range. And then I would be looking to exit anywhere between that 935, 940 to 910 area, not giving back any profits. So that's my idea here. I do like the push. This looks like a really nice pullback. Small buy model here. First entry coming at the shift. So we got our low, our high, close above. And then we have an immediate entry with the very next candle. Right? And it entered on the implied gap. Right? 2 overlapping wicks, body, So this is the gap in the center. So it came right into this imbalance, right? You have a little small imbalance actually right between the candles as well that is unmitigated at the moment. And we've got an untouched fair value gap at the bottom. I think we'll be coming down for this at the very least if it's going to be going, if it's going to continue up. I do like the market structure shift towards sell side, so I would like to potentially be looking for a short somewhere in this area. We've got a lot of unmitigated levels at the bottom on the 5-minute. So very easily this thing can be coming down for a retest of the 4 p.m. candle from April 30th, right?
Coming into a 15-minute bearish for a value gap, quite a large one too.
So we're respecting the gap here, but don't forget, guys, we're currently now playing off of multiple bearish breakers here. Okay, so this is a cluster of bearish breakers that we just turned into breakers on this push down, right? During the right before the close, right? That's the short that I wanted to take. So that just created a bunch of bearish breakers with a ton of unmitigated levels here. And even if we run a Fibonacci from the low to the high, let's use this swing point right for the pump in the market structure shift. I mean, we didn't even come into the 50%. So I'd like to see us tap in, come back down, potentially retest that 19,500 area right around the weekly open. And then from here, if we're going up, see some higher price targets. But I'd like to see us come down once we get into this area. I'd like to see us inverse this whole entire range, potentially inverse this level here. That is, I mean, we tapped into this breaker here on the pump. So this is already, this has been tapped into. Not balanced out. We still got the gap. So I'd like to see us balance these gaps out at some point. All right, nice push. 2 minutes and 5 seconds. We'll be closing out this gap right here. And again, still bearish breakers, much higher. Not so much. I'm not really excited about this zone. I think if we're going to be coming down, I want to see us come down from this level. I might attempt a short up here, guys. Futures, are you talking or are you just silent mode?
No, I had my mic off. I was in silent mode. I went stealth.
I figured, noticed.
I got nothing to do. I'm in waiting mode. See, that's why I play music. There's nothing to do. I'm just waiting for it to pull back so I can hopefully catch another continuation move to the upside. But when we get extended like this is where I get hurt. Because the continuation moves, I won't say often, but sometimes don't follow through for me. And then you get 1, 2, 3 trades in a row that just stop me out.
So we just tapped into the gap.
I don't even know if I'm going to take my next trades. I have time to think about it, though, because nothing's happening right now. It's just fucking rocketing higher. 200 points, eh? From 750 to 950 without almost a fucking break.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, in the old days, I would have FOMO. I would just want to jump in. I never knew where to put my stop. I always used to get so hurt on those trades.
1 minute coming into some great levels right now. 5 minute, respecting the gap so far. I like Kevin's about to hit his target. Kevin, solid trade, bro. Solid trade. Trade to the 70. Let's go. You should be hitting TP. I love it. And don't let them front run you, right? Don't let them front run you.
Wow,
If your
nice.
target is 70 and it's at 68, close that bad boy out. Sometimes it'll do that, in my opinion. You know, I've seen it too many times. For some reason, do that nonsense.
But that's not financial advice. Just saying.
Absolutely not.
That was entertaining only.
I'm thinking of the short here though myself. I'm actually gonna enter it. We are in. Might be rushed. We know.
What's your size? Where's your stop?
Stop is right at the highs. I'm actually bringing it in a bit to the bodies. Not risking much. I'm going to be targeting 870. Might stop me out right here.
Nice. Nice, nice if it gets there.
I'm going to target 870.
We had a similar strong run during the day today, if I remember.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it was here. It was saying that there was 5 consecutive trades after a 2 or more bar retrace. 1, 2, 3, 4. And no, there wasn't 5, there was 4. I remember at the 5 mark, I said I wasn't going to take it anymore. But that move looks quite similar to what we're looking at right now.
I added 2 contracts at the top.
You said your target was 870?
Yeah, I'm gonna buy back 2. If it comes into a little profit, nothing crazy, just to de-risk it, a little better position. All right, so now I bought 2 back in profit. We're in 2 contracts at 52. Stop is at 60. And to be honest, I don't want to give back money. I'm gonna go right there for now, just because, you know, it still could. I can see it still coming back up one more time. If it wants to push from here, it'll push fast. If it's not ready, it'll come back up. Yeah, I'm out. So I can see it coming back up one more time. And if it doesn't, no big deal. Whatever. We booked like $10 on that stupid trade, but I'm not. I want to see some. I want to see a confirmation. I don't even have it on the 15-second. So it was a quick rushed entry based on this small setup, small model, but I saw it complete and I saw it start pulling back. So once I saw that happening, I can see it coming up for the high. So I wasn't really interested, which is why I went to break even and pretty much ready to stop out. If it drops here, no big deal. Whatever. I'll just wait for a higher time frame setup, but I think it's going to push up one more time.
Yeah,
At least at least where it just came to, right? Taking out this high and then come back down. So is this a decent attempt? If I wanted to try it one more time, stop at the high, yeah, it's not a bad one. But we're trading close to the high for me to really just jump in. Let it go. I'm not super excited about this.
I took a 2-lot long.
Heck yeah, Kevin. Nice trade, dude.
54.50.
Should we start a GoFundMe to get Crispy his home back? Yes. It's not a bad idea. Poor Crispy. I feel responsible. I think it's gonna go. Come on. Just drop it. Just drop it. It's all right. It's all right if we're not in it.
Wait a minute. I'm still long.
Oh, I mean, pump it up. Gotta pump it up.
It's okay.
Come
I
on
gotta
and
stop.
pump
My
it
stop
up.
is at 53.43. So it's 11 points. And
I like the short here, Mike. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm gonna add one at 48, 49. If I can get 48. 46. Got distracted reading Crispy's thing, so I got a better price. Thank you, Crispy.
See, Crispy, you don't pay. Also, you're not paying attention to what I said, right? I didn't say enter and bet your house right now. What I said was, right? And I'll again elaborate on it a bit, right? Daily time frame, right? Daily time frame. When you have the pump up and then you have your doji candle, right? This down candle, this little hammer
The
candle.
bugger's gonna stop me out.
You go to the 4 hour, right? That's on a daily. You go to the 4 hour and you look for that head and shoulders pattern to form on the daily time frame, right? So it's not something that happens immediately. So you got your shoulder, your head formation coming in, right? Neckline, right shoulder, closes out the body, right? Which is the market structure shift. It shifts market structure right here on this drop. All right. So this drop will shift here on the pullback, which is the retest of the shoulder.
Crispy,
right?
you're listening, right?
That's where you enter the short right here, guys. Right here. Right? So just looking at this setup, I would say right around the 19,600 area. So we're probably going to be hovering in this range for some time, unless there is a shit ton of liquidity injected into this market and the algo just drops and makes it happen fast. So what I mean, got your head, and the next day, right? Let's say here, small consolidation, you make your shoulder, drop, quick retest, and back down, right? So now we're talking a week and a half. Maybe half of this happens, right? We can't predict that. At least I can't. I'm not that kind of magician. Yeah, we got out a little prematurely. Looks like we're getting a small little setup here, even on the 1 minute.
I'm going to try something. It's not a setup, but I'm going to do it for a one lot. I'm going to experiment. I'm going to go with
gotta flex a little. I put up that level this morning on my chart. Heck yeah, dude. Flex a lot, bro. Flex a lot. That was a solid trade.
Wow, good job, Kevin. Put up that level on your chart this morning.
Small little shift, 1 minute. I'm itching to take the short again. At least to target that 85, that 885 again that we were discussing. Maybe 900 to play it safe. Where do I stop out here? It's not a bad attempt. All right, we're in a short, guys, again.
Yeah. Let's join a JOKOUR trade.
I'm gonna leave it, guys. Stop is in place. I'm gonna go and check on the kids really fast.
Wait a minute, I went short with you. Where's my stop? Oh no, he's leaving me hanging. I gotta get out. I don't know where the stop is. I was joining him on a trade. He didn't even listen. The first time I take a joker trade, he runs away. Leaves me to fend for myself. Nice. Good job. He just put in a stop. I hope he put in a target also. I'm waiting for a long continuation to the upside. I'm not a counter trend trader. I'm a trend trader. I don't play levels. Just let it ride. Nah, I'm out already.
Tight, guys.
So far already, like I said, in this case, when we get extended, sometimes I get hurt.
Get my rope
A little
out of
bit.
that position.
We already took one loss here. Futures took one loss on a continuation trade. Now we're going to try again. However, if we can get under the bands on that 1 minute chart there, the white one, we will convert to a short bias. I don't catch tops of moves. I don't catch bottoms of moves, unfortunately. But on the other hand, I don't get hurt chasing tops and bottoms when we have extended moves.
Might have gotten out a little prematurely on that one, but that's okay. I'm all right with it. I can see a pullback here, right? We came right to this bullish breaker. There's a reason why I got out, guys. I didn't just randomly get out because of nonsense, right? There's a level here that says, hey, I could react. So if it doesn't react, I'll re-enter, but it could react here. Been messing with standard deviations and options prices along with some secret sauce I've been working on to help with my levels. Heck yeah, Kevin, let's talk about it, bro. Let's talk about it. My brother uses standard divs all day long. Right, nice little pullback here. Like I said, good exit, right? Got out at the bottom. I still think it's going to drop, right? I still think it's going to drop, but I'm good with that, guys, right? These are test accounts. We are at $800, $155 on each for the day, right? I need another four days on these accounts, so I got to get to 3,000. We're taking our time. Maybe we'll make it in 10. That's all right. Maybe we'll get halfway there today. Who the heck knows? Either way, securing nobody went broke securing profits, right?
No.
I want to see it push fast here. I want to see this drop down pretty quick, though.
Yeah, this is looking very similar to a pattern I think, again, we saw today when we came down to the previous swing. Let's go back to 10 o'clock. 8, 9, 10. We saw a strong run. Doesn't it kind of look like that? This is 11:30 in the morning. We kind of had a run like that, and then we came down to the swing. We didn't break it. I said, okay, we broke it, but we didn't close below, and then boom, we went lower.
Back up.
No, actually, we broke lower.
Oh, we broke up down lower. Yeah, yeah.
So I'm thinking that we're kind of in something that looks like this. Watch, I'll click the arrow, and 1, 2, 3. Yeah, see, they kind of look very similar, those two charts. Let's see.
I mean, this is a reversal pattern. I just don't like how sluggish it got so quickly. Now, it is Asia markets, right? We're in slow markets, so it's expected. right? Turtle markets, what do they call them?
I don't know. I think Pine calls them turtle markets.
A bunch of people call them turtle markets.
Yeah, not just Pine.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, but he came up with it.
But I'm seeing down, right? Like I'm seeing down. And because of that, it's gonna go straight up.
Well, if we get a candle close to the upside, you know what? I'm going to start with one.
What are you looking for, futures?
Making up trades here, so I'm trading low size. I took a long because the logic of the algo is going to be giving me a long setup. The algo is not going to take it because it only takes one in each direction. But the logic is there, so I take a one lot. And if the candle closes strong, I'll add to it. If I can just add, I don't go for big targets. So, 5 points, 7 points, 10 points, 12 points, whatever it gives me, I'll take. And my stop is going to be tight. My stop is going to be under the 20. So I'm long at 23 with a stop at 20, basically. I have a 3-point, stop loss. Actually, I'll even put it in. You can't go wrong with a 3-point stop loss, right, in NQ?
Absolutely not. If I can tighten up my stops to be 3 points, that would be amazing.
If it goes, it goes. If it takes me out, it takes me out. I'm on to the next trade. So I'm in at 23. I guess I'll target 30 on this, 7 points for a one lot.
I have been tightening up my stop significantly, and I mean 10, 15 points, right?
Yeah.
And for me, that's a pretty tight stop.
Wow.
But I'm sticking with 1 and 2 micros, and I can stomach a $60 loss, $80 loss, right?
I remember I used to go into Tom Hugard's channel. I don't think we talked about it. I said we were talking about taking losses in his book, Best Loser Wins. A good read. But yeah, when I was watching him trade, he was taking 40-point stops. I was wondering, wow, how do you do that? That is a large stop. For me,
40-point stops?
40 points. Yeah, for me, that's like...
No, 40 points is probably my average. But see, look, futures, if you have a 40-point stop, you better have an 80-point target.
Yeah, that's it.
You know what I mean? It's that simple. If you have a 40-point stop and you have a 10-point target, you might want to reevaluate.
Yeah.
If you have a 40-point stop and a 40-point target, hey, not bad, right?
Yeah.
1-to-1 is a base hit.
Yeah, no, for a while there, when I was trading with my boy down here, we were doing, on average, it was 10-point stops with 40-point targets, 42-point targets. That's what we started with.
So you find that not working for you as well?
I can't trade it. It makes the most money, but I can't trade it because the hit rate is too low. It's well, you're going to hit the 40 points again because it's Renko bars. If you get an opposite signal before the 40 points, it'll get you out. So you can still, make money even if you didn't hit the 40 points. It kind of has a trailing stop. Let's put it that way.
Right. Which I think everyone should use, right? At least partial. Trail partial.
But yeah, no, it's not for me. I like the quicker
moves, in and out.
I don't like to be exposed to the market. So I just get,
Kevin says,
exactly.
Just do the opposite of what you think. Haha.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Kevin, you know how many times I've said that to myself? But That usually becomes the case when you don't have any plan, right? When you're really jumping into the market blind, you don't have
Impulsively.
a setup, you don't have a plan to get into the trade. That's when you'll find yourself thinking like that. But if you have a setup and if you follow your rules and you only take your setup, I don't think you'll ever have to do the opposite of what you're thinking. You just need to get in every time you see your setup. I like this short, right? The short that I took originally, I think it's okay. I just don't like that it's being sluggish right here. So I might miss it, but I'm waiting to see if we get one more pullback into the optimal trade entry of this move from this leg, which is not that far away. Oh, we tapped into this, almost tapped into the 618. All right, so it's probably going to take off. We went above the 50%. As long as we're above the 50%, good chance that it moves. I don't really like to enter trades at all anymore if I'm not at least hitting the 618, right? So we didn't even tap the 618. So if we can come up to the 618, I'll potentially re-enter. So take a short position.
What
Stop
time
on the
frame is
order
that on the top
block.
chart?
1 minute. 937, 96, about 25 points stop here. That's at the 618. If we get a little greedy, there's nothing wrong with that. Take it to the 78. If we move the pivot to this one, 0.8, 70%, 786 comes all the way up. Way, way lower risk. Taking it at 51. I kind of like that. I might even just wait for the 51. Super tight stop, 50 to 61, 11 points. We jump into this trade, probably look to target TP1 here. Maybe look for TP2 exit right around the 18,200 area.
Why have the Bulls been with Nos? Because the Bears had Nos a little while ago. Bulls are only recovering.
So I kind of like this. I kind of like this.
Oh shit. I didn't see that. I hate when that happens. Colin.
And that's close. We attempt it.
Son of a motherless goat. Talk me through it. Maybe I'll take it. I got my 618s drawn in.
Talking to me, futures.
Yeah.
So I mean, just we came into an optimal trade
Yeah, we're
entry
there. We're
range right
there.
now.
Do we need a candle to close down? Do we need to break a previous low, or we just get in?
Well, right now, what I need to do is answer the phone because my wife is calling me. Shit, give me 1 second. Mute the mic.
Let me short one. I'll short one and I'll add when topstep gives me a sell signal. Unless we break out to the top side. Wow, that's 30 points. Holy shit. Holy shit. Short at 39. Let's see if I can cover at 27. Come on, you're almost there. 30. Don't be shy. I won't complain. 27 and a quarter. One little push. One insta push. 30. 29 on the bid. Oh, fuck you. 30, 36. Who goes from 30 to 36 bid? Add 9 points. I should have taken it. Because we are in an uptrend.
All right, sorry about that.
I took it short blind.
Well, I mean, that was the short. Of course, my wife is going to call me right there. And then, appreciate you, wife.
Well, that's why I took it, because I knew that if you were calling it and your wife called to distract you, I knew for sure it was going to work.
For sure, right? Like, that's the one.
Yeah.
Winning trade. And obviously, we don't chase. We're not going to go and chase freaking 30 points out. So I hope this trade hits TPs as planned.
Tell your wife thank you.
And I will thank my wife for you.
I'm just treading water, really, basically, but you know what? Edges are small, and you got to expect, just like the markets consolidate, sometimes your balance consolidates. It goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down, and then you hit that one
Sure.
good trade, and you make your next leg up.
Absolutely.
Just avoid the legs down being.
I'm getting a little bit of FOMO right now. I'm getting a little bit of FOMO here. That FOMO is heavy. It's heavy. Joker sent you an email with that junk. Awesome, dude. Heck yeah, bro.
But
I don't know if you're on Discord. I don't think I have my Discord posted, but like I don't invite too many people on my Discord. Oh, but you're over here too. You're in Mike's Discord. Awesome.
who? Vera?
No, Kevin. I'm talking to Kevin.
Oh, okay.
We're just chatting with Kevin over here in my stream.
What happened to Vera?
Vera didn't say anything. Vera, get over to my stream and hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that
Yeah, come
sub.
on, Vera. Where are you? Where are you hiding? Oh, she's gone. She left. She's not on the not inside the Discord. Well, guys, we were hoping to have a guest stripper, but it didn't work out. As a wise man once said, you got to open your mind from your ass, or you'll be opening your ass from your mind. A bias. Crispy, I cannot tell you how damaging, how poisonous a bias could be to a trader, in my opinion. Anytime I catch myself with a bias, and there's a difference.
You open your mind to the market. No, you open your mind to the plan, or you open your ass to the market.
That makes
That's
sense
the
too.
saying.
That
That's
one
the
works
saying.
too. Open your mind to the plan, but not to a bias or an opinion.
Just the plan.
I check biases. You know, you'll hear me say the algo is long bias, the other ones are long bias, but that's the setup. That's just saying that, you know, we're above a moving average. So I'm taking longs.
Of course, we enter at my level. Let's see if it's now.
Oh, it's true. We can get back in again. Now the stop is a little bit smaller. Hey, didn't think about that.
Yeah, it's super tight.
Okay, let's get in. Let's take a short. Whatever.
50. Not crazy about it. The way the momentum is pushing up. Stop has to be at the highs, right? You have to risk the highs, about 70, I think, 71. And
excuse me. That wasn't me.
Right, 71. Got the midnight open. We just came into the midnight open. See. I'm going to add to here. It was a very bullish candle, though, guys. Just keep that in mind. We need this next candle to, on the minute, to completely rebalance that previous candle. Otherwise, I'm looking at some higher price action. I'm not super crazy about this with the with how bullish that previous candle was. I'll be right back, guys. Sorry about the camera being off. I'll be on in a minute.
Crispy's cameraman's on a coffee break. He forgot to come back. See, what's going to happen is if we run the evening session highs, even if it's a fake stop run, it's going to be enough to get me out because you don't know if it's a fake stop run or you don't know if it's going to run for 20 points.
I want to meet you so much it hurts. Bagaman say you want it like marathon, but you know say we cool like avalanche. Wish we could have meet and we have a dance. Maybe book a flight, go to Panama. Alrighty. So let's see. Does it want to turn around here for us, or is this thing gonna bust through the highs? Algo has higher room, has more room above. This fair value gap is massive, all the way up to 20,000, almost even 20,000 and change. I'm out of that trade. Why do I still have a buy limit? What the heck was that? Did it just take me out so that it can drop?
I don't know. I hope not.
I don't think so. The way that candle closed, it looks engulfing. I'm gonna attempt it again. Super tight.
Whoa, excuse me.
Bless you.
Who voted no? I don't know.
Looks like it wants to pump.
Mm-hmm. Guys, we're going to stick around only till about 3 in the morning, but after that, we're going to have to cut out.
Definitely. I got to get my kids to bed, futures. I know we started a little bit late, but I probably have to start calling it around 9:30.
Yeah, sounds good.
That's not if that's okay with everyone.
Yeah. It was an active day, but a quiet day. I don't know how to describe that, but we had moments of quiet, but then the markets woke up. I didn't think I was going to get anything. The markets came to life. Mm-hmm. No, I'm not taking a short. That's done it for me. That's counter trend. Throws me off balance. There's one thing I can't do. I can't counter trend and trend trade at the same time. You gotta pick your battle. So let me get 2 candles down and then a bullish candle. I'll take that trade.
So I've been doing this lately, futures. I tend to get pretty aggressive and really tight, right? Like we just had a 6-7 point stop. I entered in with 12 contracts and I took off 8 of them, 10 contracts, whatever it was. Probably going to take off another 2 right here if this thing can drop down a little bit. Super de-risk position, super low risk on the last 2 cons, and I got back all my profits on the stop. All my everything I lost off that stop, right? Now, was it a risky play? Sure. Was I risking a lot? No.
No, and I'm good with that too. I do that sometimes too, and as long as you don't oversize, but you're setting a tight stop.
You can oversize. You can oversize. You just don't. You cannot move your stop.
No, and you take, like you said, you take a quick. You de-risk quickly.
Yeah, that's what I just did. So right now I just de-risked everything off that position, and I'm down. I'm down like $60 total. I'm up, but I'm down on that previous trade. This, $60, but it's all right. I got stopped out. No big deal. Like you can't really overthink that the losses. I'm telling you, that's where I screw up. And I'm not going to sit here thinking about like, oh man, I should have been holding all 10 contracts. I would have had so much more money right now. No.
That wasn't the plan.
That wasn't the plan. The plan was to de-risk, get back, lost profits. And if we're correct, you let the 2 rock. You let the 2 ride. Let it take the trade. I did get back in because I tend to be a little bit tight lately with my stops. Whoa, what did I do? What the heck did I do? I don't know what I did.
Guys, hit the subscribe and the like button if you can. Let's get this co-stream show growing. It's the only live co-stream on YouTube. It should be exploding. You get 2 completely.
Just came into these bullish breakers. Don't know that I want to hold this. Let's see if I want to leave a gap. So if it doesn't leave a gap, let it stop me out. What we're going to do here, guys, is we're going to add to this position here.
You get one guy with his camera on. You get another one with his camera off. What more can you ask for?
Gosh, I keep forgetting to put my camera back up. We got to remind me, futures.
Well, I don't know. Your fucking cameraman goes for a coffee break. He never comes back.
He told him to stop that shit. Listen, man. He doesn't freaking listen. All right,
it's a low-budget operation when you have to operate your own camera, huh?
Second gap, a little pullback. Whoa, why are you not moving me? There. We just added 4 contracts, but we do not move the stop, guys. That's the trick, right? So we trail tight. If we get stopped out, it's all right. Right, but we just added 2 contracts, and if this thing gives us a move from here and it holds this gap, right, doesn't come and take out this gap, now we're going to get a nice little momentum push with more cons, right? Am I going to take some out early? Probably right around this break around 37. Yeah, I'll probably take off 4 if we can get down here right now fast. And then I'm going to just book more profits, stay with 2. It'll be at a worse position. Right? Maybe even take off 2. Don't do it. Come on, drop down. Drop it. Drop it down. Drop it. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it, we said. Cut it. Cut it out. We're out of the position, guys. Right? All
Boom.
good. All good. Come up right here to this gap. We're going to add 2 more cons. Right? So we're back in, same spot, same 2. 4 that we had, didn't really lose much, right? We gave back 20, 30 bucks, right? But we got aggressive. We're not risking that much, right? We don't want to see us tap into this, deep into this gap, maybe the 50%. We'll hold down that position. We start going into the green again. Perfect. Yeah, I can't believe stopped out all those contracts just by like a couple of ticks just to then move. It's all right. No big deal. Right? We don't care about that. Play one at a time. All right. Nice little pullback there. Stop right there. Perfect. No wick. All right. Go ahead and sell off 2 more right here. Super tight stop. Come on, give us that little dropski, baby. Of course. Why would you do? Why would you drop for me?
5 seconds.
Try to get back in with the 2. Still gonna keep it tight. Probably trade into this gap now. Actually, I'm not gonna risk that much if it does. Could pump up a little, but
wow.
it's okay.
I didn't see this. I didn't see this.
Stop me out.
How is that even possible?
This is very bullish, a bullish breaker here. So this could be a bullish play. So I got to be a little cautious with this trade. Still trading with their money, so it's all good. See how we react here. I'm going to add another one there. Tighten up the stop a little.
I just got out of that because I don't want to hold a 4 lot into this trade. 2 lots enough because I got in a little bit late.
$885. I think once we start coming down, if we can make it. 15.
Let's get up to 65 bid. Actually, let's get up to 64 bid, because if we get up to 64 bid, there's a good chance we get up to 71 bid. A greater than even chance. Going the wrong way. Hey, hey.
Nice momentum push.
I just added 21 lots. You're supposed to say something.
Took me out again. I think I'm being a little bit too tight with my stop. It's all right, though. I don't mind it.
Whoosh. Wrong way. You know what? If your trading size is so small that the wins and your losses are so insignificant, trading's fun. It's not stressful.
It can be. You can. It is. It's really, really not. As long as you stop out, as long as you're okay taking those losses, right? Like that's the key, futures. I'm telling you, that's the key.
Okay, I nickel and dimed my way to a much better entry. I bet my house at 867 and opened my ass to the market.
Sounds about right.
Come on, if we get to 64, we get to 71. Or at least there's a 70% chance we get to 71. But we got to get to 64 first. Let's take a poll. Should I get out early? I got out of one. Now I'll wait for 64. Maybe not.
I like 64, 70. My stop might be a little too tight on this one. Yeah, let's loosen it up a little bit. I'm going to add. I think on this one, we're going to try to hold it.
You're short or long?
Short.
Short, okay. Yeah, it was long. But I'm out. I built back up to $100. For an evening session with 1 lots, 2 lots, where there's not a lot of entries, 100 is good.
I was up 170. I think I'm down now to like break
Nice.
even.
Nice, nice. There's the 64. That
Yep.
means we have a 70% chance
All right, we're going to attempt it here.
to get to 71.
One more add. We got to respect this gap. If we don't respect this gap, we're going to be taking it out, going up much higher. But if we can respect this gap, I can see us throwing up.
I'll add at 60 if I can. Guess it'll be a 10-point trade, an 11-point trade. But I got to get my price. I got to get 60 before it goes to 71. 65. 64, 63, 62. Stuck at 63 to 65.
I'm not super crazy about the short price action, but let's see. It's respecting it so far. The wick came up to the gap. This can come easily up to the order block. We're trying to stay above it.
67, 68.
We're now in with 8 contracts.
Oh, what's your limit?
I don't have a limit on contracts.
What's your stop? What's your risk on
Stop
the
doesn't
trade?
stop doesn't move. Stop does not move.
Yeah, okay.
Futures. If we get stopped out, we lose what we lose.
Perfect.
We get back in on the next one. You know, it's not. I think I'm a little bit tight on it. I want to be above the order block just slightly. That's the only thing with this one. So it's about 4 points. I gave myself about a 4-point room, right? 4-point wiggle room. But yeah, we're not moving it from there. Now, if we can respect, so far we're respecting this level. I mean, if we can hold here.
I can't see on your chart where your stop is, though.
We can see it's at 77.75. It should be above the highs. It's a little bit below it. I feel like if it starts coming up to that,
take care, Kevin.
It'll take everything out. See you, Kevin.
Thanks for joining.
Yeah, man, appreciate you hanging out.
Nice call.
I think we're going to be shutting down as well. I think we're going to be shutting the stream in a few minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, no, once Kevin goes, that's it. We close down.
That's it. Yeah, what's the point of being sticking around?
There's no point.
Kevin's gone, you know, then Crispy stops his jokes. There we go. That was a nice little flush. Let's see if it continues. Flush down. I'm
Oh,
going to try
it's
to
true.
hold these 8 contracts for a little bit longer. See if we can pull a little bit of profit on this one. See if we take some out at the low. Take 2 out here. 2 sets. So we took out 4. We're holding 4 contracts now, guys.
Oh, bugger.
Take out 2 more right here. We're holding 2 contracts for 89.
That's it.
That's it. So see, so you know, you get stopped out. You get stopped out. You get stopped out. I gave back all my profits. I take one single trade and I'm up $50 above where I was. Right? It turns into a $220 trade. So look, guys, stop out. Follow your plan. Follow your rules. Like that's the fucking most important thing in this
There's
game.
no business where you don't lose money or have to spend money.
Yep.
Stopping out is spending money. You open up a restaurant,
it.
you have to buy supplies, you have to pay salaries. That's
That's
money
right.
out of your balance. It's the same thing.
Same thing.
This isn't a
Like you have to.
This isn't a magic money machine.
Can be. But you
Yeah.
got to be disciplined,
Yeah,
right?
no,
So
you're still gonna have your losses.
stopping out is the absolute most critical.
It's the holy grail.
I'm trying to get Crispy to understand that, right? Crispy has a good little strategy that he trades. He's got a good view on the market, right? He listens, he's learning, but he doesn't like stop losses. So you got to have them, right? You got to have the hard stops, guys. You got to make sure that you're not you're not sitting there risking the freaking world. Like it doesn't make sense. And then look, like I'm showing you guys how you can go in with 10 micros. You can still go in big. You can go in heavy. Go in heavy on the momentum pushes, right? Move your stop down. Risk profits, right? I'm in right now 114 on these 2 contracts, right? If I still believe this is going to pull down, maybe on the next pullback, if I think it's going to continue pushing, maybe on the next small pullback, you leave this stop in profits. When it gets close to my stop here, I'll add. I'll add 10 contracts, but then I'll have my stop sitting right there at 53. So I'll be in at 51, 50, right? Depending where it pulls back, right? I'll move my stop accordingly, right? I'll wait to see how far back the market wants to pull back. I'll put my stop right at that pullback level, add. I'll go in 10 contracts. And then I'm going to just take that. I'm going to ride that to wherever it goes, right? Or it's going to pull back. If I was wrong, it's going to stop me out. Who cares? Like, who cares? Right here, perfect example. All right, I was going to do it there. I missed the ad, right? But that was like the perfect example, right? Let's see if we can get it. I'd like to see us maybe, I mean, I don't know. This is a market shift here. Potentially leave this alone. This will be a structure break and breakaway gap if we do not trade into it. I'd like to see that if we're going to get heavier, lower price action. So if we can avoid getting into here, I'd like that. So realistically, a good way to trade this would be don't touch my gap, right? Don't come into my gap. And right when it was here, you add. So that's at 49, 2 points, right, guys? 2 point stop. That's a 2 point stop on 8 contracts. What is that? Nothing. Right? That's $16 times 2, so $32, right? Over here from my earnings, from my winnings, it'll bring me from 230 to, if I get stopped out, to like 150. So what? But if I'm correct and it starts pushing, I'm going to make like $400, $500 from this kind of a position. That's the trick, guys. That's how you go heavy. If you want to go heavy, do it smart. You do it in profit after your trade is green, not in the red. The worst thing you can do is add to a loser. Doesn't make any sense. There's no logic to that. It's a loser, right? So boom, right here. We got a little pullback here, respecting the gap. Am I going to get it?
Yeah, I missed it too. I'm looking. 49, 50, 51. I'm trying.
I missed it. Like it moved. It moved so quick on me. The correct way to do it is you put a limit.
Put it in. You got to put it in.
You put a limit order. You put a limit order to pick you up at these
in.
levels. Because the market sometimes moves so quick you can't add. And I'm not going to chase. Like I'm not going to FOMO chase it. just going to keep running my 2 contracts. And the momentum push that it did right now, I want to see this candle not come back for this wick. I don't want to see a top wick here, right? See how we got no wick here? I want to see that push. So I'm going to put that as a safety net. I don't want to, boom, let's go, baby, flush. Flush. We're going to book profits now, right? We're already hitting that 97, close to that 85. We came to that 935. Not quite yet. All right, let's not be so aggressive. Leave it a little bit loose. Don't like how it's turning around there. Might get stopped out. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Keep it pushing. Down. Don't come back for that wick right now. Let's go. All right, momentum. I need momentum now. I don't want to see it coming back. Comes back, I'm out. We're good. $260 on each account for the day, guys. We're good. Solid trade. I'm good ending the stream on that note. Futures, right? Came pretty close to my TP. I'm okay with that. Again, guys, it's levels, right? The order block that's sitting right here to the left. Once we tapped into that, I'm tight. I'm tightening it up. I don't really want to be sitting in this trade because it can react here. It can go up. I think we're kind of bearish here, right? But we can easily come back up a little. I don't see that happening. I think we're taking out the lows. I think the 85 was safe. I think at least the 900, 910 was safe. But I'm good, guys. I'm good. My wife's about to be home. I want to go relax. We're already up $520 for the day, right? Starting out the day green.
Yeah,
right?
It's a great start.
Futures is up, right?
I'm up a little bit, yeah. We won't say how much because not a lot, but it's good. It's green.
What do you mean? You're up.
You know what? Yes, this morning I started my day off $10 green. I just, you know what? I like taking a trade in the evening just so I can come in the morning, open up my screen, and I'm already working with green.
Sure.
It changes my psychology. So I'm happy. I'm good. You know, like I said, whatever I make in the evening is bonus. It's gravy because the volatility is a little lower, although the volatility was good today. So yeah, we'll wrap it up, guys.
It was not bad. It was not bad. But more importantly, then it's always fun just hanging out.
Yeah.
You know, I do enjoy the evening stream. I do enjoy hanging out. I love how how many people come in and hang out with us. You know, the commentary is great. And yeah, man, I look forward to doing this again on Monday. Tomorrow's Friday, guys. We're not going to be streaming the evening, obviously. But I think we'll see you guys on Monday, right? Definitely get in another couple, 2 to 3 days next week, depending on schedules, guys. Sometimes we have to take a little breather. Apologize for that, but kind of is what it is.
I agree. So we will see you Monday night.
Look at that flush, futures. Look at that flush. I knew it was a little mature. I knew that 900, even the 85 was safe. Look at that flush, baby. Let's go. But yeah. On that note, forget the trading. I want to shut these charts down. I feel like I get glued to these things.
Yeah.
That balance, guys. Find that balance. That balance. I'm still working on it, but trying to walk away when my kids are home.
We'll see you guys in the morning. Also, we have a solo stream, the Joker Trades and Futures Floor TV.
Yep, so, I'll be on at 9:25, and I think Future starts at 9:15 sharp.
Yeah, so come on in, chat it up, take some trades.
Come hang out. Yep, take some trades with us.
Trade safe. Have a good evening, and we'll see you tomorrow, guys.
Good night, guys.
Take care.
Appreciate you guys hanging out.